You know how expensive this gear is, son?
Admit it. This is the
Tell
Wednesday
that to the
Addams who
Covenant.
didn't know you knew.
Hello, my name is Gothic Christine. I'm just doing another video, just a quick video a day, because I'm just been on Facebook this morning, but I did notice something. Alexa, when was the 23rd of September 2022?
Friday, the 23rd of September 2022 was 3 years, 1 month, and 4 weeks ago.
Not that one. Alexa, when was
I'm not quite sure how to help you with that.
Alexa, when was the 23rd of November 2022?
Wednesday, the
That's
23rd
better.
of November 2022 was 2 years, 11 months, and 4 weeks ago.
Technically, basically 2 years ago, that came out behind me. And yes, I was watching it. I was watching season 1 of Wednesday, and now I have the perfect idea. Next year, the annoying distraction scene will be posted on this date. And I can tell you this, it'd be brilliant how I'm going to do it. I know it's going to be a bit of a waiting game, but at least I'll get the scripts prepped, acts right, and technically how it goes. And technically, I am wearing my first t-shirt behind me. And I've got to do is to put my videos on from yesterday. So, yeah. I know I haven't put any lipstick on, but I might put some lipstick on this week. Because I'm at an event called the Stomping Ground event, which I did mention last night. Because I was wearing my other skirt, which I have over there, which is a good outfit from Vinted. So, technically, I'm just basically, I just put my probably skirt on today, my tall skirt, and technically, yeah. So technically, this is only gonna be a short video, a very short, brief. Yeah. So technically, Wednesday came out 2 years ago, season 1, and we know what happened after. We know what I didn't know where we were actually heading. I mean, episode 1 was quite well. I always remember when Wednesday was walking down that skull corridor, everyone was basically looking weirdly. But I can tell you this, is those school children that messed with Pugsley in it should never have messed with her, even though there was actually criminal charges. That would be a bit big. Do you know what take her being arrested in the first episode? It'd be a very short series. A very, very short series, I would say. Wouldn't have none of that. But anywho, basically, we know where she went. She went to Nevermore Academy. And she met, well, a young werewolf. Yeah, Enid Sinclair. Unfortunately, we know where she was heading, but I didn't know at the time. I just didn't know at the time, but there were signs when she was talking about Milwaukee and that. But unfortunately, looks like people didn't really care for her, but only she does behind me. And we had the hide situation, Tower Galpin, and technically, yeah, well, we know what happened after that, don't we? And Cruden, Enid, was actually fighting him. I would love to get that cutscene of her actually transforming the pre-alpha werewolf situation before she transformed into full alpha werewolf. Yep, that's pre-alpha into season 1. Full transformation at the end of episode 2, which I'm still going to have to get my grips onto that. But it's just how it is. But there is one good thing. I mean, basically when I know I'm deviating from this, but think Stranger Things is finishing well, basically, Stranger Things is coming up soon, and technically, when that finishes, there'll be nothing left, so people can rewatch season 1 and season 2 of Wednesday before season 3 comes out, so people can get a good grips of what to watch. Because I don't know what the ratings are going to be of the final season of Stranger Things, but I do know for sure it's going to be a bit of a drag, because you've got episode like volume 1 November, and volume 2 December, then the final episode December 31st. So I'm glad that Wednesday is kind of, say, kind of out the way, because it's how I would do it. Like, when Stranger Things is done, there's nothing left. But, as I've been saying, the light at the end of the road is clear. So, yeah. So, that's one good thing about it. I mean, think. If it wasn't for this TV show, I would never be who I am today. I mean, I did find a Minix figurine yesterday, and I've got 3 ones up there, so if I can get 2 more of them, well, that's kind of a good thing too, because that'll mean I'll have a small correction from 2023, 2026, and then I can combine it and do a new remastered video of all my Minix and probably my Funko Pops all in a line, and including that vehicle I did mention, and maybe I could do it all in a line how I did, and I could do that next year if I can get them all in time. So yeah, and I have got to do those Enid outfits at the end of the year. That's is going to be a bit of a nerve-wracking situation. I've never done a cosplay where I really am a bit nervous of doing it, but I can try. But it's just that scene that gets to me. I mean, it reminds me of another scene in another TV show called Babylon 5, where I'm getting very, very eerie. There's a scene, it's called Babylon 5 Season 2, Into the Shadow of Zahadum. That's a place I would never send anyone, except maybe your Ingalls from your House of a Prairie, but I would not even send my own worst enemy to that place. Maybe except a person called DT, but that's the worst place I would ever send anyone. But believe me, that place got wiped out. I'm not understanding how, but just to say, it does have some similarities to that. It seems like that scene doesn't want me to see, because last time I seen it, I was so upset. But I will have to force myself to watch it, because I don't want to watch it, because when I see Enid back, I'll probably will watch it again and again, and then I can say, right, you're not staying in that young, you're out. So technically, I can time it right. So that's what I could do, is when I get season 2 and then season 3, I can do that. I can basically shorten it down. So yeah, so back to season 1. The only scenes I like in season 1 is probably through to season 2 and probably season 3. There is a few things that I don't like. Well, there is a scene that I am going to try to recreate. It's when Enid and Resident arguing. Basically, she comes in and she's packing up, and there's a thunderstorm literally above them. Well, that's very similar. The storm clouds on the horizon. The storm clouds are over them. But I think in season 3, And there is something, I think, when I rewatch all these episodes again, I think there was something that's going to bind Wednesday and Enid into a hole. And when they do find each other again in season 3, I think Wednesday is going to take Enid home with her. So she'll be protected. And technically, whatever happens, that'll be it. And yeah, the Ophelia, I'm going to have to do some dig deep. Well, maybe next year, maybe at Christmas time, I think I might try to rewatch some of the old-fashioned videos on my Xbox or something, somehow. See if I can find a way to watch the old versions of the Addams Family and then take note from that. But also, we know who was in season 1, don't we? Christina Ricci. So Christina Ricci was in season 1. Hang on, my video went a bit too. So technically, Christina Ricci was in season 1. And, well, she is dead now. So technically, the most important thing is now is basically there's no more legendary actors in season 1 and season 2. I mean, I don't know who's going to. I know there's one person I would love to see in season 3. Because in it, I don't know who would play him, but I do have a good person which I have seen on countless occasions in Star Wars. D. Bradley Baker would be a good perfect candidate. And I'm not sure if he would be, but for my personality, he would be. So, yeah. So, yeah. That's better. Yeah. So technically, so yeah. So technically, I'm just trying to make a little shortened video if I can. Maybe a 15-minute video if I could. So 50 minutes, about 30 minutes. So, yeah. So technically, the next video I will be doing, and damn, this is gonna be really hard. Fine. Hopefully on the 10th of December, I will be doing that scene somewhere. Hopefully it's not cold. Somewhere I'll find a tree and I'll basically do that reenactment of Enid turned into an alpha werewolf. I won't do the full version because it's just that scene that I know I don't know why, I don't know what that feel is. It's just, say when someone passes away, but I do know for sure that that um next year when season 3 gets productioned, I will have a crapper board, and when that officially starts, I'll get some chalk or some like a marker pen, and I'll write it down. So season 3 is starting production. I'll do it with other things, like with like Avatar, Avengers, you name it, and any other games, even any other cosplay, because that's what I just love doing. And technically, as this week I've got a stomping ground event going on. I'm hoping to wear something every outfits all week. Like Wednesday, actually, I'm wearing my disturbia outfit on Tuesday. Wednesday, my black outfit, and I have to try to find a way to get those boots down from up there. Thursday, the outfit I wore yesterday, which I might wear because that was pretty good. That, but I might take some red boots with me because it's only going to be on for a short only for at 3 o'clock. And technically, I was going to think of maybe I could bring those green boots with me, which I wore. So yeah, so I hope you enjoyed this little mini talk about Wednesday season 1's literally birthday, kind of it's a birthday. So at least the annoying distraction scene would be made for next year. I mean, I've got it all lined up. It's just I don't want to do it yet. But there's gonna be loads of more reenactments. I mean, I would love to do that scene in season 2 when Agnes DeMille decloaks and says Enid's line, and that would be just a miracle if I could pull that off. But I just hope I can get that Panini booklet complete. I hope so. I probably will. Probably going to take time though. I'll need some sticky thing and put it in. Or maybe I could do is put the ones in the book. Put the ones in the book. And then do the other ones on that poster, and I can stick it on my border, and I can say, there you go, all the people are on. And then there you go. That was a good one. So, I hope you enjoyed this video, and I'm just gonna do some just gonna lounge in the skirt and my tights now. So, bye bye. Hello, it's just me again, and I'm just basically going to talk about one extra thing. Technically, it was after the Battle of the Hyde. Technically, this scene is probably one of the sweetest scenes I've ever encountered in a TV show or game. Well, maybe not, because there's only one more game I can think of, and that's Life is Strange. Before Wednesday began, I was playing a game called Life is Strange that shows Maxine Caulfield and Corey Price. Basically, they have their own supernatural event. And technically, Maxine Caulfield witnessed something she didn't want to see. She's seen a tornado that destroys Arcadia Bay. Unfortunately, there's another reality where she sees her best friend get shot by a witch kid. But the way I'm saying it is this: Wednesday and Life is Strange have some similarities. Like, remember I said a few weeks ago, Pricefield, Wenclair? Wenclair is technically being born in 2022. That famous hug scene? Yes, I just said it, the famous hug scene. That hug scene is one of the best things I've seen, and including that spark. That spark is it. And basically, I think that spark is going to go higher and higher and higher than any other TV show. Maybe Wicked as well. I did see Wicked as well. But even in that universe, yeah. Yeah. So technically, yeah, as I was saying, that famous hug scene is one of the best scenes I've ever encountered in a TV show. I mean, if they do it in Stranger Things, I don't think they could get any better than that one. I mean, for me, it's always going to be Wednesday and Enid in in um in in that series. And then actually, I do have something coming. That Panini sticker correction has a scene where you see it from a different point of view. In that episode, you actually see them in first person, literally close up. But in the scene, it's probably from a post-production scene. And I can tell you this, if I can get that scene, I think I will put it in this bit. Not that bit. Where the hell is that bit? It's about not that bit. Not that bit. Come on, here we are. 138. 138 is that scene. And technically, there's no way in happiness that 138 is the scene I want to see. Because it's got a pink background. And also it says, although Wednesday Addams gives tragic endings, this time everything turned out for the best. For now anyway. Ugh. Even the book is foreshadowing. I mean, you really don't want to meet that in a dark alleyway. A dark alley. Yeah, you don't want to see that in a dark alley. But I can tell you this, there is some similarities. Like, Wednesday is in the middle. Enid and Tyler are in. What's wrong with Wednesday and the mythical monsters? I mean, you've got a Hyde and a werewolf, literally. If I knew there was a pattern going on there years ago, I would have said, let's just concentrate on my video gaming and come back to this in 3 years later. Maybe that might be the best plan of action. I just had an idea. Because to me, I need a little break of Wednesday, but I will be having a break next year. So, goodbye.
Deception. Or die trying. Sounds like a perfect vacation to me.